Mm-hmm.
But for him to put himself in this situation and being on probation and all that good stuff, not good. But let's hear how it all went down in court for real, for real.
So the court has properly reiterated the terms of the negotiation. I think since Mr. Ports went into some of the detail, I think it's important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is. While it is certainly true that Mr. Traylor was involved in a fight with people at the strip club, Mr. Porter was not involved in that fight. And what happened later was Mr. Traylor went to his vehicle and then drove very slowly up to a group of people who he felt had aggrieved him in the fight, and rolled down his window and just.
So they got into a fight then. He pretty much lost. So pretty much apparently Blueface got them hands. So, well, hey, that's funny. Shout out to Blueface for having hands. I have to give it to you. He's effectively
Blueface
proved
boxing.
that he got hands. He's proved it. So he took that loss. He put up on Blueface again, and Blueface ended up shooting at him. He got grazed. He ran off, and he ended up hitting some poor young lady. Now, here's the problem. And in my state, that would have been self-defense. But in this state, which is, I ain't gonna lie, most likely Democrat or liberal, yeah, they don't like their citizens having guns, owning guns, or protecting themselves with guns for some reason. For some crazy reason.
Displayed a firearm, causing other people to jump back, and then he sped into a group of people, ended up hitting a woman and hitting other cars, and then took off. And that's at the moment when the conduct from our client occurs. So while I'm not here to minimize it in any way, it's dangerous, there is no doubt, but there is a lot from Mr. Traylor that led up to this. And I think the court should also be aware Mr. Traylor is suing Mr. Porter, the nightclub. The nightclub is being sued by the woman who got hit by Mr. Traylor. I mean, there is a lot of moving parts here. Man. But then
That's the problem, though. It's like it sounds like a whole lot of broke people doing some bull. I ain't gonna lie. It do sound like some BS going on. It's like, all right, so we all know why the lady who got hit by the guy. So Taylor hits this lady and she doesn't sue him? No, she tries to sue who we know, an established business, which is the nightclub. She tries to get them for an action that somebody else did.
She's going for the money.
Yeah, she's going for the money. This guy, he's trying to sue Blueface and the nightclub because he wants some money. And it's so crazy because this is what gives black people the victim mindset. Because the fact that he went up there as the aggressor, got his ass whooped, then turned around and tried to sue? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this is that, excuse my language, this is that bitch nigga behavior I be telling you about. It's like these niggas be so ready talking tough, but as soon as you get ready and put their hands on them, they be ready to turn
just
around.
Pointed to the shirt.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, God. Bitch nigga behavior. Like, I can't believe y'all niggas sometimes, bro. It's like, this shit is crazy. Like, stop acting tough if you gonna call the cops as soon as shit get tough.
Mr. Traylor met up with friends over at Town Center in a parking lot, didn't call the police. He was in his employer's work truck, and he must have realized the next day that he needed to explain.
Good job.
Employer's truck?
You stupid.
So you went out there and tried to slide on somebody in your work car. Bro, that's like somebody pulling up to fight you in an Amazon truck on mid-shift, G. Mid-shift. Bro, like what? And then you go out there, shoot at him, and he drives off in his Amazon truck, and he happened to hit the neighbor. And then now the neighbor and him is suing you.
Bruh.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine?
Why he got into an accident and hit these other cars in his employer's work truck, and only then did he decide to make a police report. And he did have some kind of a graze wound on his hand. And again, no one here to minimize that. I think the court needs to understand that there's a dynamic here. I think because of the civil litigation, Mr. Porter's probably going to opt not to address the court, but I'll let him decide that. The negotiation is reasonable given the circumstances of this case. The other incident that Mr. Ports references has
At this point, the dude that put up on Blueface deserved to be in cuffs like more than him. Like I'm kind of mad he's here. The other dude should be there.
On God,
and Blueface should be testifying on him. Like, yeah, bro, pulled up on me, he took the L, and then tried to pull up on me with a car. It's like that's.
And then he hit an innocent bystander,
A woman,
and put her in critical condition.
Man, so he took 2 L's. 2 L's.
to do with taking a cell phone from a woman, and that is who was filming him, and the woman was actually punched by a female colleague of Mr. Porter's. But again, not trying to minimize. We didn't come in here to minimize. We came in here to say that the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow.
All week, shout out Blueface, he got them girls gonna slide. He said he ain't hit her. Nah, it's the girl that was with him hit her. Shout out Blueface.
He does live in California and will be seeking interstate compact transfer under the interstate compact agreement. We believe that an underlying sentence of 12 to 36 months is appropriate versus the state's position of 4 to 10. There is no restitution request in this case. I noted from the probation report, and I assume that's because Mr. Traylor is going to pursue his remedies in some civil suit. And it does appear that Mr. Porter has credit time served for 22 days by my read of the probation report. So we would ask that the court, I don't think that there's any opposition to the order out. I thought that the strip corridor ended at Sahara.
I did too, and that's why I was curious to see if there was a separate order related, because I think what the focus is if he's going to be interstate compacting, obviously,
right.
Limited issue there, but if he's going to be here, the request being made that to the extent casinos and sort of those environments might be not appropriate during the probation.
Right.
I understand the ask. I just wanted to see how it covered it. And they know that they changed it somewhat recently, and I don't have a copy of it here. That's
if you wanted to include it to strip corridor to the 95, that's fine. I think you could just say it that way. I just don't think that the traditional order out region covers downtown.
But he's not otherwise seeking to not have the order out or be employed in those areas or anything like that.
We're not opposing it. He doesn't live here, and it's fine, and that's fine.
Mr. Porter, is there anything that you would like to say on your own behalf today? I appreciate that you have the other matter pending, but it's up to you entirely. This is your opportunity to say something, but there's certainly no obligation. Okay. Mr. Porter's going to decline to speak on his own behalf today.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I forgot. Ms. Wildeveld is reminding me. There's one thing in the PSI that's not accurate.
Okay.
In the criminal history, it shows that there's a restraining order. That was dismissed.
What page are we looking? 3 or 4?
I
think.
He said, hold on, before y'all paying him as this criminal. Hey, one of these on here need to be taken off. And I got dismissed. Get up out of here. He's like,
Yeah.
Look at Blueface looking at the camera like, yeah. Real loyal.
I ain't paying her for nothing.
Man, I may be broke when I walk up out of here, but I'm going to be free, man.
Page 4.
Get a little smirk.
It's
at the bottom.
It's at the very bottom, supplemental information.
Yeah.
That restraining order
right
was dismissed in August.
Okay, I wish I had a lawyer like that.
All right, it looks like it just had, when they found that the original expiration term, they were not aware that it had been dismissed. I did not rely on that in any way for today's purposes, primarily focusing on the prior history and all candor, the weapon history, but we'll make that note for the record here today, that although there apparently was a protective order, that it's not currently operative.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's time now to hear from Mr. Traylor. Are you ready to come up, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to be at council table or at the podium?
This shit right here.
This guy is fail, bro. Oh my goodness. If you're a man like this, bro, just
I'm not gonna lie, this pissed me off.
Yeah, it got me heated too.
Okay, come on up before you give your testimony. The clerk just before you speak.
Then look how he just walked
Raise your
up.
right hand. You do solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Trailer, Kenta, B as in boy, IUS, last name Trailer, TRAYLOR.
And Mr. Trevor, what is your testimony today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge.
Mama thinking.
I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete.
Bro, what you mean? Nah. His representation is the reason why you're salty. So if anybody you gotta give props to is I gotta turn around and give it up to your peoples, man. They got you up out of this. But y'all, I ain't messing with y'all.
Drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system.
Like he just straight up sound like that.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. He's over here go like, I done lost faith, man. Y'all done did me wrong. I'm like, dog, you put up on a situation where shit got real for you, and you called the police?
Man.
It's like, bro, if anything, the justice system done saved you.
Mm-hmm.
And now you up here berating it, like, man, because y'all ain't get me what I want, man. Y'all ain't let me be a victim. Man, y'all done failed me.
Bruh.
Yep. Straight up itch.
He's a hoe. Yeah, he a hoe. Yeah.
This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work.
What?
Everything has gone down the
You haven't been
drain.
able to get work. I can't believe this nigga said that, bro. This nigga said I didn't catch that last time. But this nigga said I can't get work. Are you sure you can't get work because you
I
didn't
didn't
hit?
catch that last time either.
He said I can't get work, bro. You hit a woman in your work car.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with this case.
You what?
Yes, this man hit a woman in his work car. He went and tried to slide. He tried to catch a fade with Blueface. He lost. He tried to slide on him in the work car. Got shot at in his work car. Ran over a woman in his work car. With a record like that of somebody who does such reckless things with company property.
And he's not behind bars.
Yeah,
At that.
he ain't even behind bars, bro. Do you think anybody would pick him up? Like, let's be real. You think he's gonna find work easily when he's known? His last employer pretty much said, "Yo, he damaged. Not only did he damage property, but he was, what was it? He was reckless with it."
And yeah, I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum, honestly. I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this.
I'm completely disappointed in your manhood at this point, bro. The fact you have no accountability and you try to be a victim instead of just being a responsible and being like, you know what, bro, I'm dropping the charges, bro. I pulled up on him. I was looking for the smoke. I was being the salty dude. And now I'm up here just trying to get a rich dude locked up because I know at the end of the day, he's going to go back to being rich and I'm going to go back to being broke and now unemployed. Now you're unemployed too. So broke gets to go back to his rich life. You got to go back to your broke life. And you're upset about that. That's why you're mad he's not going to jail and going to be broker than you.
Facts.
It's like,
Yeah, I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's a complete drop of the ball, and that's it. It is what it is.
And Mr. Trailer, I really appreciate you expressing the frustrations that you have, and I know that the outcome here today won't change that because what the negotiation is has a certain range of sentence and a certain
But
aspect to it.
even that, like I said, I feel like those terms and conditions, I know myself included, would have more than that for domestic violence, for this or that. He has this going over multiple states, multiple this, multiple that. You guys are arguing semantics on can he come here to make money, and so he doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be out and walking around. He doesn't deserve any of that, honestly. But because he has a little bit of money and a little bit of a name, you guys are going to give him that.
It's not about that. It's about the semantics of the case. The facts of the case is that you pulled up on him. He ain't pull up on you, a citizen of this state, supposedly, and try to do harm to you. Then, yes, he'd have been an enemy of the state, or he'd have been a villain in the state because, yes, he tried to do harm to a citizen. No, a citizen pulled up on him trying to do harm to him. And the only thing he's wrong of is having a gun to defend himself. That's the only thing he's wrong of. So the fact that bro up here trying to sell to him that, oh yeah, he should be behind bars, I should be getting some money. Bro, it's complete victim mentality. He's a bitch. Like, bro, I'm completely disappointed in his manhood. Who is this man's mother? You have raised a failure.
And that's okay. But just at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to say my piece, and like I said, I'm completely disappointed in all of this.
Mr. Trailer, I'm not trying to convince you anything otherwise, and I'm not having a dialogue with you here. I'm just trying to give you the wrap up here that we are going to conclude this case. It sounds like you have another process pending.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with how I feel about this in general.
Again, not a dialogue.
Yeah,
I'm just sharing some information with you. Okay? I understand that. I'm not trying to convince you of anything different. I'm trying to tell you that we're going to complete this process here today.
Yeah.
To the extent that it closes out this process, good or bad, obviously bad from your perspective, it will close it out. And I hope that you'll use the other process to find whatever relief it is that you are seeking, not meaning whatever I presuppose any outcome there, but just that there is another avenue. And the court is going to act within the parameters of what it has here and bring this matter to a close. But I can assure you, I'm not giving anybody any breaks because of any status they have or money they have. I'm working within a system and within a negotiation, and I trust my counsel.
Bro, I grilled him. I told him straight up, like, dog, the only thing he's guilty of right now is honestly having a gun. Even the whole attempted unaliving is low-key a stretch. Because you pulled up on him. Like, I ain't gonna lie, buddy, let this be a different state. Bro, he'd have been well in his right. And then you'd be the one going to jail because you tried to antagonize him. Like, the fact that you'd be snitching would be damn near self-snitching. And he's in a company car. Bro, I'm pretty sure your company's suing him. I'm pretty sure the girl might be trying to sue his ass too. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, the victims of this case is low-key the perpetrators of this case. It's like they done did the most. Blueface done did nothing but defend himself. That's all he did was defend himself. And this is what he got into. Listen, bro, lesson of this, guys and girls, is that if you're going to defend yourself, make sure you're doing it in a state where you got open carry. If you're about it like that, cool. Take that about attitude to a state where you can be about it at. And, you can come to Ohio because we're about it. You can go ahead and have a gun at all times. It's Texas. I think there's other red states out there I can't really name. Probably Louisiana. Like, bro, go to a state where you can have a gun, okay? Where you can defend yourself. If you're not in that state, bro, you might as well just leave it at the crib. If I know I'm going to a state where I cannot have a gun, I'm leaving the gun home. I ain't even going to test them. Because I can just get caught on the random side with it and I'm in trouble. And I don't even get to use it to defend myself, at least. It's like, come on. It ain't worth it.
To make negotiations for reasons, and I appreciate that that's not going to sit well with you. I just thank you for your time here today and letting us know how you feel about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's important.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You may retake your seat if you wish to stay.
Did he just try to shoot a hole?
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You may.
Wow, I didn't even peep that the first time too.
Bro, that's what killed me. He just said, "Yep, let me take a photo so I can go ahead and tell my fans how I was wronged and how the system's against me, man.
Let me get this nigga in the photo too.
Man, I'm an FBI. Nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
Let me get this nigga in the
victim.
photo in court right now.
Oh God, bro, he's like, bro, this man shot at me and he's getting off. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, they allow black on black violence, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like, bro, I already know his spin. I damn near want to see what he posted.
Take your seat if you wish to stay. At this time, the court will proceed with the sentencing of Mr. Porter. And as per negotiations, we will go ahead. I'm going to give an opportunity of probation to Mr. Porter. Same discussion with you, Mr. Porter, that I had with another gentleman this morning. you are here and doing probation here, unless and until you are affirmatively approved, meaning given actual permission by the Parole Probation Department to travel out of state, whether it be a travel pass initially or your interstate compact, but you have to be here doing your probation. And I'm going to go through the terms and conditions.
That is crazy, though. That's a problem with probation. It's like you have an ankle monitor to that state at that point. You gotta be there. So he's getting probation. He's good. He ain't getting no 8 years. He got it suspended. So if he do it again, or if you mess up this probation, yeah, he might be doing that 8 years. Really might be doing only 4, I believe. But anyway, though, man, let me know y'all thoughts on that, man, because I ain't gonna lie, that was frustrating to watch. The last part was.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Blueface, though, for holding it down, and, man, shame on that guy and his existence and his mother. But, hey, that's just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is Set with Set and Comedian. I'm here with my favorite co-host doing the celebrity news. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and whoop, my bad, favorite female co-host. And appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.